What's up, guys? Welcome to Rockin' the Country. I'm back in Jersey now. I had sold my house in Florida, which some of you guys knew about because I talked about it in some of the other videos, but I'm back and I'm getting settled in again. So today I'm psyched. I got a few things. One, last week I saw Ashley McBride, right? Got the shirt to prove it. I saw her at the Stone Pony. Some of you, maybe even in the South, might have heard of it. Mostly up in Jersey, in New York, we've all heard of the Stone Pony because that's where Bruce Springsteen got his start. It's just this little, like, dive bar. It's more than that. I mean, it's got good sound and all, but, you know, when you see that Bruce Springsteen sells out 10 Madison Square Garden shows in an hour, and you see where he started in this little place. But anyway, I saw Ashley McBride, and she was so good, so likable. Her songs, of course, are really good. I reacted to her song Dive Bar in Dahlonega about a month and a half ago, and it got blocked. And I guess it's because it's a new release, and that's just kind of the way that goes. But she is so likable. She's so good. She's so personable. I just wish her all the success. She's an Arkansas girl. I have a warm spot in my heart for Arkansas. I know a lot of people down there. I love them. You know, they're very, very dear friends of mine. And like my surrogate daughter is from there. So anyhow, woo pig suey. sorry, LSU fans. I'm going to be reviewing Jeannie C. Riley's song, Return to Harper Valley P.T.A. I already did Harper Valley P.T.A. in which she threw the whole school administration under the bus for their hypocrisy. And I was laughing hard. I'd heard that song many times, but never with the acute ear that I have to listen to things with now. Holy crap, man, that was hilarious. But, all right, this song was requested by Todd Hodges. You've been around for a while, my dog, so thank you for this recommendation. And let's see. This song was released in 1984. The first song was released in 1968. So 16 years later, Jeannie C. Riley came back and did this song. And apparently in between she had like, I don't know if you want to call it like a Christian conversion, or she just reviewed her thoughts and wanted to change them. But apparently she came back with a nicer approach to the Harper Valley P.T.A. So we're going to see what this is about. I don't know this song as far as I know. She was born in Stamford, Texas. So she's a Texas girl. And as an aside, in the meantime, I hit 1,000 subscribers. So thank you all for that. That was one of my goals. For YouTube, you've got to get it within a year. 4,000 hours of views and 1,000 subscribers within your year of launching. And I hit 4,000 hours a while ago, but the question was going to be, would I hit the 1,000? And I hit it 5 months early. So thank you all. The family's growing. I love that part of it. And I did an interview with the TV-OK. He's one of my subscribers, but they're also a podcast, internet-based radio station. So once they get that interview up, they're out of Oklahoma. So once they get that going, I'll post a link and you guys could hear that and see what they're about, because they're good dudes, you know, trying to make some things happen with country music too. And they're Red Dirt country fans, you know, when I spoke with them, and it was just obvious. And so that's it. All right, let's hit it. Oh yeah. Stone Pony is so freaking cool. It's here in my home state. I'm going to see Jewel tonight too, 2 minutes from my house. I have a crush on Jewel. It's just kind of the way it is. Here we go.
Well, Harper Valley is still on the map, but its residents have changed a lot, some for the better and some for the worse. And now then there's a whole new generation of people, and they're stirring up their new brand of trouble. And Mrs. Johnson's still around, visiting the P.T.A. But this time she goes back with some love in her heart. I like it better this trip around, and I hope you will too as we return to Harper Valley.
Here we go. God, I love this sound. Simple bass line.
Remember Harper Valley and the Harper Valley P.T.A. Well, have you ever wondered where they are and what those folks are doing today?
God, she reminds me of Reba.
Now my daughter is the mother of 2 children at the Harper Valley High.
So her grandkids are at the school now.
Well, my daughter came to see me. She was selling tickets for the high school dance. I could win a brand new album by the Stray Cats if I'd only buy a chance. Well, I bought the tickets and the chance to win a brand new rock and roll LP.
All right, one thing, that guitar picker is throwing down right now. I mean, some dudes, there's so many good musicians out there that you never even heard of. I don't even know who this gentleman is playing, but I also want to make a comment about country music in general. You get to tell a story. It's designed to tell a story. You get time to tell your story in country music. And I appreciate the heck out of that because that just brings in a whole different dimension to the songwriting because it's around the story. And but you got to, if you give a story time to develop, it's going to change how you approach a song, even the instrumentation, the production, all of that. And I love her. She's adorable. This one, this Jeannie, she's just good.
And when Friday came, I walked into the place. My dress was well below my knees.
She's conservative now.
Now Mr. Harper took my ticket and he smiled at me as sober as a judge. Shirley Thompson, she was there with him. She shook my hand and then gave me a hug. You know they're married now, and my, they look so happy and contented side to side. And to my surprise, Bobby Taylor never took his eyes off of his wife. Mr. Baker stirred the punch. It was lemonade with nothing on the side.
This is too nice.
His secretary smiled at me and said she was so happy as his bride.
I ain't buying it.
Winnie Jones instead, she had a young kid, Mr. Curve on Lover's Lane. Mr. Kelly's gone, he drank until they said it took his liver and his brain.
All right, that makes more sense.
Now the music started up and it was louder than a thunderstorm in May. And I stood there and I laughed to see the way the kids all get their kicks today. Then I saw a man who gave a cigarette to some small kid too young to smoke.
Uh-oh. There's the
He
trouble.
was a full-grown man and he was set up in the parking lot selling dope.
Ruh-roh.
Well, I walked around the place and saw the drummer sniffing powder of his nose.
Cocaine.
Then I walked out through the parking lot and saw these kids were taking off their clothes. They were drinking beer and popping pills and acting like they all were having fun. I got
We're going to find out where this goes. I got no idea. It's like the people she called out, 15, 20 years earlier at the Harper Valley P.T.A. They cleaned their acts up, but now there's all this other stuff going on. It's a sign of the times, I guess, but we're going to find out why it went in that direction with all the kids out in the parking lot. Somebody was selling dope, somebody was selling blow, cocaine, presumably, and other such activities.
so mad I thought at first I'd go back to the house and get a gun.
Well, there you go.
But I went back to my home and took my Bible out and said a little prayer.
Yeah.
Now tomorrow I can tell them that God loves them and I'll tell them that I care. I think back 15 years ago when I was wild and wore a mini skirt. Ain't no way I can explain the things I did and all the people that I hurt. Now the music keeps on ringing in my ears and I can hear the drummers beat. I can see the way things are and I can see the things the kids are thinking me. Well, tomorrow afternoon the P.T.A. will meet and I've got things to say.
Let's hear it.
To a brand generation of the Harper Valley P.T.A. Love one another, don't judge one another.
All right, interesting. All right, clearly like a Christian conversion song, like she saw the light, so to speak. So now it's, instead of getting in your face, it's I'm going to hit you with the Bible, or I'm going to hit you with love, not judgment. And there's got to be a balance between that, because love is important, but you do got to get in people's faces sometimes. And everybody will get in somebody's face too, because somebody, say, messes with your kid right in front of you. You're telling me you're going to say, love you, brother. That's not how we respond. And it's not wrong to respond either in a harsh way at times. Only you could decide if the circumstances warranted it. But, you know, I like that she's calling herself out, saying, all right, I could look back on myself wearing those mini skirts and the people that I hurt back then. Maybe I shouldn't have been so abrupt. But she called these people out, and even in this new song, this later song that she'd written, those people were changed people for the better because they got called out on it, on their hypocrisy and whatever. So anyway, I'll have to think more about this song, because it's some of it to me wasn't even believable that everybody got better because, you know, of the letter she'd written, and then she spoke to the Harper Valley P.T.A. originally. Can I rate this song? I forgot what I gave the original, if I even assigned a number to it. I would have given a high number. I would have given over 9 to the original. And this one, I mean, it's a fun song to hear. I love her voice. I love her performance. I love her persona. I love her just presentation. She's just good, you know. And the musicians, good Lord, they are really good on this thing. If you just stop and listen to that, they're so good. So I'm going to give this, I mean, I like that she resurrected a song that was so popular 16 years later. She's like, let me give it a different twist. I'll springboard off of the original success, and I'll deliver a different message in it, which I have mixed thoughts on that too. But I'm going to give this one 8.4. Yeah, it's so reminiscent of the original one, which I love, that, you know, it's hard to give this thing a low score. So I'm giving Jeannie C. Riley's song an 8.4. So Todd Hodges, there you go. I'm curious to see what you think about my review, and other folks, you know, what the thoughts are, what I missed, because this was a true reaction. And some of you, I've gotten a couple of nasty comments on there, you know, in the last 7 months. Not a lot. I mean, surprisingly very supportive comments, but of like, well, you sound stupid and all that. I'm like, well, you try listening to a song for the first time and make full sense of it. You're trying to see if there's metaphor and double entendre, and if, you know, the person's really talking about an ideal instead of what's just right in front of you. And you're trying to hear the musicianship and all the different parts and see if you don't miss some stuff. But anyway, I'm curious to see what you guys think, because, you know, I like the song, but I have thoughts I'm still working out. So there it is, guys. 8.4, Jeannie C. Riley's return to the Harper Valley P.T.A. when her grandkids were in school. All right, there it is. Please subscribe if you haven't, guys. Have a great day. Keep rocking the country.